Ooh. Ooh. Windy Wheel Gun Wednesday. Oh yeah, stick around. Woo-hoo-wee! It's time to end the 38 Special 9mm debate. Time to put this thing to bed. Hang in there. Range fans. I know you think I done lost my mind. How are we going to end the debate of which is better, 38 Special plus P or 9mm plus P, without one of those polymer Wonder Nines? The fact of the matter is, I'm a little irritated. Could be because of what I just went through, but I'm a little irritated. I'm so tired of hearing about the advancement of 9mm, which makes 38 obsolete. No room for 38 Special anymore. How could that be true for the Revolver guy? Well, I reached out to a few friends and ran a few ideas by them. How am I supposed to do this? How am I supposed to put this on camera for the range fans to understand, truly understand, the difference between 38 Special plus P and 9mm plus P? Boy, there ain't no difference. It's just which one's better. Or is there such a thing? Well, I'm going to do it without one of those Wonder Nines, that polymer stuff. We're going to do it with all steel, and I got something special. Smith & Wesson 547. That's right, 9mm, originally chambered in 9mm. By the way, don't need no moon clips. It don't need any moon clips. It got the extractor star on it that's special that just ejects the 9mm casing. That's right. And then we got another 9mm. When is the last time you seen one of these? Ooh, look at this thing. It is a work of art. How can 9mm be chambered in a Ruger Speed 6? It is. It's the original Ruger Speed 6 chambered in 9mm, and we're going to use some of those special TK Custom 9mm moon clips today. That's right. We're going to put them across the chronograph first and put them on target for accuracy between both. Whichever one has the highest average velocity, we're going to use it for something special at the end, and I'll tell you about that a little bit later. Ain't that a beauty? You know what even sets this thing off more? HRV Customs, baby. Listen, you can go to, if you don't see it on their website, contact them and just ask them. This thing here came to me with no grips at all. That's one of the reasons the gentleman was getting rid of it. Where can I? And I told him, I know where you can get some beautiful grips from. He says, no, man, nope. I will send it to your FFL. At this point, I'm tired of looking at it. Okay, we'll send it over to my FFL, and I scooped it up. HRV Customs, baby. That's right. And then we have another Speed 6, this one, chambered in 357 Magnum. But we're going to put some 38 Special plus P, the same loads in both. And we have another wheel gun for windy Wheel Gun Wednesday. It's so windy out, I can't even, and if you hear that wind, I apologize, but it's so windy out, I couldn't shoot rimfire. So what better day on this beautiful God-given sunny day than to fire some classics. Wheel guns, Wheel Gun Wednesday, Smith & Wesson 686, 3-inch, all of them 3-inch, by the way. As far as timing is concerned, you heard the timer in the opening. I shot them all about the same. About the same time, I need to practice a little bit more, maybe get away from that rimfire bench, but all about 2.1 to 2.3 seconds. Well, let's put them on camera for accuracy. See which 9mm, which 38 gives the best velocity, and then hang in for something special at the end. Let's go. Oh yeah, something special. Smith & Wesson 547, 9mm, 3-inch with some Federal HST 9mm plus P in 124 grain. Across the chronograph, on target from 7 yards away. Let's do this thing. Ooh, 1,215 feet per second. From a revolver, does the cylinder gap matter? Maybe that's another video. What do you think? Oh yeah. Ooh, one hole in it. You know what? You know what I think the deal is, right? Oh boy, look at this Smith. Man, this Smith is pristine model. 547. You know what the difference is and why it's on target? Yeah, it's a get well gift from my buddy. Hey, I appreciate you. It was really uplifting that day, not only to see you, but also to know you thought enough of me to buy me this jersey, which I might wear it out in the first week because I don't know that I've had it off since you brought it over. Let's take a look at these speeds. 1149, 1197, 1180, 1176, 1215, 1215 is the high, 1149 the low. Average 1183, extreme spread 66, standard deviation 24, baby. Let's change strings and move on to that Ruger Speed 6 with that beautiful HRV custom grips on it. Let's go. Federal HST 9mm plus P 124 grain. Stoked up in the Ruger Speed 6 9mm. Comment down below and tell me, have you ever seen in person, fondled one, handled one, drooled over it, a Smith & Wesson 547 and 9mm or a Ruger Speed 6 and 9mm? And if you've seen one, I know you ain't seen one with HRV Customs grips on it. Let's see. 3-inch 547 turned in what? I think it was 1183. Let's see what the old Ruger has in it. I shot a little bit low. My first time shooting it too. Oh, that shot real low. All double action. Think that was me though. The Speed 6 definitely got a long trigger pull. That Smith has a much better trigger pull on it. Oh yeah, but once I get used to it, hey, TK Customs coming at you live in center, up front. Attention on deck. Let's go. Hey, man, it is wonderful to be back on the range. Let's go down and take a look at the chronograph. Ruger Speed 6, 1232, 1211, 1214, 1226, 1225, 1232 is the high, 1211 is the low. Average 1221. Extreme spread 21. Standard deviation is 8, baby. And you know what that means. That means the Ruger Speed 6 is going to be the 9mm that we use for the testing at the end. Let's move on to 38 Special. Oh yeah, so the Ruger Speed 6. Speed's in the name, right? It had the highest velocity, so we're going to use that for the testing at the end. We're moving on to 38 Special Plus P. We've got some Federal Punch 120 grain stoked up in the 3-inch Smith & Wesson 686. By the way, CS1, custom service. That's what that CS stands for. Let's go. What would it do across the chronograph? $940. $1,000. $1,012. $1,002. $996. That is, yes, that is all 5. Ejects easy. Ooh, 38. Now, my bet was on the 38, not for speed. We all know the 9mm is a speed demon in and of itself, but just for the comparison below. Listen, the other thing about this in all seriousness, for me, 38 plus P, 120 grain, stoked up in a revolver nightstand, because if you miss in the home, going to hit that drywall. It's going to keep traveling. The 120, hopefully not that far, but you need to be sure. Don't make your bet on hope. Most importantly, hit what you're aiming at, especially if they're coming in to do harm to you and your family. So the 9mm comes out speed demon on top, which is going to mean more foot-pounds of energy. And so therefore, by the way, come on over to dayattherange.com, and I'm going to have all of this typed up for you to read, see the results, and the pictures from the test at the end. Come on, let's go. Ruger Speed 6, 38 357, up next. Smith & Wesson 686, 996, 1002, 1012, 1000, 940. It's a little bit all over the place. Uh-oh. What happened there? Got hung on me. Average is 990. Extreme spread 72. Standard deviation 28. All right, let's change strings, move on to 4, and let's go Ruger Speed 6. We got the 3-inch Ruger Speed 6 stoked up with those Federal Punch 120 grain 38 Special plus P. Man, I'm dogging on them 9mm boys because I love me some revolvers. You already know that. And I really do love this 38 Special plus P, but hang in there. And let's see if these speeds make that much of a difference. I used the same brand of ammo and tried to get them about the same weight. Let's see what happens. Speed 6, 7 yards away. $9.59, long trigger pull. $9.29, I think. $9.68. $9.65. Oh yeah, $9.72. And there she blows, 120 grain, easy extraction. Let's go downrange and take a look at this chronograph. Ruger Speed 6, 38 357, 972, 965, 968, 929, 959, High is 972. Low is 929. Average 958. Average was 958. 43 extreme spread. Standard deviation was 17. Oh man, let's go back to string 3 because I don't remember. What did it turn in? 990. Versus 958. So there you have it. We got Ruger Speed 6, 9mm, and Smith & Wesson 683. Syncing audio. 1, 2, 3. All right, range fans, what you have been waiting for. You knew it was going to be a gel test. I got some shot up gel, but it's still good. No worries. But we got the speed demons from the Smiths and the Rugers. First of all, the Ruger Speed 6. Again, I got to keep hyping them because I've never seen something so beautiful. HRV Customs, Ruger Speed 6. Man, they got them right out to me real quick like. And I got it loaded up in this TK Custom Moon clip for 9mm. Yeah, you got to have them for the Ruger Speed 6. Sits right in there, makes for easy ejection. That's probably the only downfall to this in and of itself, because that Smith & Wesson 547, it don't need moon clips. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use this speed demon to put it. I am 3 yards downrange from that gel block. Let's see what it will do. And tell me down below, which one would you choose? You 1 to 9 polymer guys? It ain't for you. But you revolver guys, tell me, which one of these 4 would you choose for your bump in the night? 9mm, 38 Special plus P, Smith & Wesson, Ruger. Which one is your go-to? I'm gonna do this single action just to make sure. Oh yeah, dead center of the block. Let's go down and make this thing safe and go down and measure this thing. Come on, big fella. Come on, range fans. There's that entry wound. We coming this way. Oh, there it is. There it is. I see it. Right there. It has come to rest. Oh, it opened up pretty good too. How far down that 20-inch block is it? What is that? 11 3/8. We're gonna call it 11 3/8 because there it is right there. 11 3/8 for the 9mm, 124 grain plus P Federal HST. Let's move on to that venerable 38 Special. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, that 9mm hit the block at 1,242 feet per second. If you want to know what the rate retention was, come on over to dayattherange.com. Don't cost you a thing, ain't no pop-ups, none of that crap. I just don't have a scale out here, and I'll be able to take it home, pull it out of the gel block, put the chronograph numbers, get the article all done up for you guys that like to read more so than the video. And you tell me over there, leave your comments over there too and tell me what you think. This time we got the Speed Demon, and it was the 3-inch Smith & Wesson 686 CS1 custom service. That's right, it sure was. This is one of the ones that escaped from being destroyed. It was bought on the used market. Here we go. Whew, don't let me down. 120 grain, Federal Punch. This is in my bedside bump in the night revolver. Is it all right? 11 inches, 9mm. Come on, give me 11 inches. Come on, come on. I'm gonna pray to the 38 Special guys like them 9mm Wonder Boys do. Here we go. Oh yeah, to the side and hit the block at 1,001 feet per second. Empty, safe, let's go. downrange. See the tail of the tape. All right, range fans, here we go. 38 Special. Will it get it done? And the Clear Ballistics gelatin, not so clear because it needs to be remelted. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Oh, the 9mm is in front a tad bit. The 38 Special right there looks to have opened up quite well. Come on over to dayattherange.com to see how they open up and see what the retained weight is. Oh, how far? Oh, I gotta eat crow. Oh boy, how far? What is that? 10.5 inches on the forward edge, so about a ½ inch behind that 9mm. 9mm, 38 Special. Windy, wheel gun, Wednesday, Revolver Day. Let's go.
Did he really think polymer guns were not going to show up today, ladies? Let them live in their little unreal world.
Did she really have to come in at the end of my video and ruin it with that polymer stuff? And I hear you guys already. I hear it, and I see it down in the comments. Those rounds are too light. They're too light. Well, maybe we take the Speed 6 and the Smith & Wesson 686, try it in the 9mm, 6 Sauer, 147 grain, and the Spear Gold Dot, short barrel, 135. Tell me in the comments if you'd like to see that and some fresh gel. Whoo, what a day.